Mic check. Back on another episode. I got a special guest on across from me. Go ahead and introduce yourself, telling your name and what you do.
Can I curse?
You can curse. You say what you want to say.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Missteriouz, real raw, real motherfucking nasty. Your nigga favorite rapper, your kid stepmama, and no baby daddy game, bitch. Period.
What that mean? Your favorite stepmama. What was that? I heard that in the music, so I was gonna ask that question anyway.
Okay, so your nigga favorite rapper. I don't know. I just feel like I'm a nigga favorite rapper. Like they all pick niggas, but what bitches do they pick? So I feel like it's me. Yeah, period.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Stepmama, I ain't got no kids, so it is some niggas out here with no kids, but most of them got kids. So I'll be a kid stepmama.
Well, let's start first with just tell them about your upbringing, like where you from originally, like how was your upbringing?
Well, I was born in Illinois, but my daddy, he was in the military, so we moved to Fort Bragg, and I was in Fort Bragg to like 8th grade. I came here for high school. I went to ARC. I went to Hepzibah. My mama said told in private school I was bad as hell. And then,
so I said, why you went to so many schools? You were fighting or something?
Well, when I left Fort Bragg, I'm gonna say I was sheltered. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I was sheltered. I ain't know half of the shit going on in the world until I got here. So when I got here in high school, it was like, you better get with this shit or you're gonna get lost. You know what I'm saying? So I went from like the sweet, quiet girl to skipping school, you know what I'm saying, doing shit that it's just everybody else was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Like I had a theory when people sheltered, I feel like the first time they get a taste of like unshelteredness, they love it.
Oh, I was lit. I was like, I've been missing out on some shit.
So around what age? Like what age you feel like you started becoming unsheltered rather?
I'd say probably like 15. Now, saying unsheltered, I did not become not a virgin anymore. I lost my virginity at 18. So I wasn't out here fucking or nothing like that. But just experiencing, going out, you know what I'm saying, to the club when I wasn't supposed to be going.
I just meant like going outside. Like just,
most definitely.
Doing stuff that you probably shouldn't have been doing. Not necessarily the sex part, but
put it out there. I'll play like that.
Well, I mean, can I ask you this question? Like what was it about sex that made you feel I'm gonna wait on that though? Like I'm gonna do other things, but I'm gonna wait on that part.
Well, I'm not the type of person to be peer pressured into anything. So everything that I did,
you wanted to do
going outside, it was because I wanted to do it. When it came to dudes, it was like, okay, y'all cool, but why do I have to have sex with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Just because everybody else doing it, I mean, I don't have to do it. I lost a lot of boyfriends like that. I swear I did, but...
Did they feel like because you was outside that you should be doing it? Or because you were doing other things, you should have also just did that as well?
Yeah, maybe they did. I don't know. They ain't never say nothing to me. They just went and fucked the other bitch, so
anybody ever try to peer pressure you and it just didn't work?
Hell yeah. Niggas had me skip school with them and everything. I'd be like, oh, take me back to school.
So hold on, time. Let me ask you a question, right? When you skip school, like, what do you think y'all were going to do?
Chill, smoke, talk. I mean, I felt like he probably would have tried me, but it was the peer pressure for me. Because if I tell you no, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can take me back. You good.
I'm going to ask you this because like, I want the woman's perspective on this. Cause I seen this on Twitter maybe last week or something like that. It's maybe one of my questions, but since you brought that up, I want to ask you, like, I seen somebody post, it was a series of tweets saying that, they were with a guy that used to talk to or something like that. I don't know. Pretty much they said no. And they text him, was like, yo, you wild. You wilding. Like, he was like, what you mean? He said, I kept telling you no and you ain't listening. He was like, well, all right, and I didn't do it. But apparently she had told him no like maybe 10 times. Mm-hmm. So how many times you think no? You have to say no before somebody be like, hey, she don't want to do it?
I'm going to be completely honest with you because during this interview, I'm going to be real as fuck. The first and the second time, I'm going to let that shit slide because the nigga probably will think like, oh, yeah, she just playing. Like, oh, no, stop, you so crazy. But no, nigga, if I tell you third, fourth, no, I'm for real.
So no means no for real?
Yeah, for real.
And I don't ask that because sometimes people saying like, they say no and then you got a lot of memes that I feel like you got memes that say otherwise to certain people. So you have memes where people like, quote unquote, I'm asleep, but they'll help you take the panties off. That's just the memes I'm seeing. I'm just telling you. So like you're saying no because you're like, I'm asleep, but then you kind of like, you're not saying no because you help me take the panties off.
That's what I mean when I say them first 2 times. All right, because I might just be trying to
just testing the waters.
If I keep telling your ass no, they really
3 strikes, that's
no.
it.
Yeah,
that's,
like,
okay.
If I say, bruh, what I said, like, chill out, bro, for real, like, dead ass, like, yeah.
So
No.
what happens on like if you say yes the third time, right? But the next time you really mean it for real, how you supposed to know?
No, I ain't gonna mix
Okay.
those. I ain't even gonna mix you up like that.
Got you.
Somebody
Okay.
blocked me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to do a series of artists. Really, I want to do multiple if I can, if it calls for it. But I wanted to kind of just talk to some artists that's in the city doing music, but mainly women. I don't know if I say women or female. I don't know what's the right word.
Female.
Okay, female.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the right thing to say no more. So
Yeah.
female. Got you. Mainly because I feel like a lot of times y'all don't get a fair shot, and when y'all do, I think people just like they put y'all in a box a lot of times. So I want to ask you about a lot of those things. As a female artist, right? Do you feel like you have to be boxed in with the things you rap about or the music you make?
I don't. I'm sorry, and it's unfortunate. I can't speak for the other women, but I don't. The shit that I rap about is raw, is uncut, and if I'm inside of that box, it ain't going to be that. It's going to be me beating around the bush trying to rap like the next person,
Right.
or because the niggas was in, what I'm saying, doing their thing. It's like I gotta rap like them. I ain't rapping about that gangster shit because that ain't what I'm on.
So, so as a female artist, do you feel like when you write in music or you making your art and your music that it kind of embodies who you are?
Yeah, most definitely. Me, yeah. Everything that you hear is either something I done been through, something my homegirls done been through, or something that I've seen myself happen. It's gonna be something real.
Just for clarity, you do write your own raps.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's another. I think I don't want to say that's something that's like a stigma with women.
Yeah.
That rap, they feel like, because a lot of them don't. I guess it's a lot of them don't write. So like, how would you feel if somebody say, "Hey, I like you, but I want to write your rhymes for you"?
I've had a lot of people, I'm gonna say more than 5, hit me up and say like, "Hey, I got something for you," but I tell them all the same thing right now because I am trying to get somewhere and I'm trying to stamp my own name. I want me making it to be me. And then later on down the line, if I feel like, hey, that's what I want to do, I test the waters out with you. I might switch the words up a little or whatever, but I want everything that I work for now be because I did it, not because of somebody else. It don't matter if it's a lyric or whatever.
Just on the piggyback off that, like why you feel like that's important to you? I feel like it is. I just want to know why you feel that way.
Well, my success is important to me, period. So I don't need nobody else behind it. I don't need nobody saying I got her there or I helped her do that. I want my shit out of the mud.
I feel like women a lot of times, I ain't saying they succumb to it, but I do feel like you have to be how you are right now.
Yeah.
You have to be that way because if you do catch any kind of stardom, any kind of like fame, people are quick to say, "I did this.
Oh, yeah,
I did this for her."
definitely.
They always want to take your credit.
Yeah.
I think even not to put it on there, but like even Nicki Minaj, like when they broke up, finally he was like, "Yeah, I wrote this. And it's like,
yeah,
all right, how you doing that now?
That happens. Is when it comes to something like that, like you just said with Nicki Minaj, and especially like, and this has nothing to do with it, but it's music. When it comes to being with somebody that does music and something personal or a relationship is involved, it's hard to separate the two. Mm-hmm. Period. It doesn't matter if you weren't supposed to say that. It doesn't matter if he should have never said it. He was hurt. So that's why you cannot mix the two because it's not going to work.
I'm glad you said it. That's how I feel with any kind of podcast business. I don't mix the two. Mm-hmm. So with music, like, could you see yourself doing that? Like, could you be with somebody who raps, or could you be with a producer? And if you already have, I don't know if you already have. What do you feel like are the pros and cons of that to somebody who hasn't or is thinking about it?
The reason why I'm laughing and that's just being real is because I have dealt with, not relationship wise, but I have dealt with a lot of guys who I can't do music with you without you trying to hit on me. I mean, it's cool. I know I'm attractive, but it's a certain level when it comes to business, period. Me being with somebody that does music, we'll have to have a fair and a clear understanding or we're not going to be able to do it because I know you're going to have fans. I know bitches going to be trying to fuck with you. But do you understand that when I get on stage, my ass is going to be out? I'm going to bend the fuck over and I'm going to shake my ass and I'm going to do what I got to do to entertain. So I understand bitches going to fuck with you, but do you understand how I'm going to have to present myself and when niggas come at me? If you can't get that, we ain't going to be able to fuck with each other.
Do you feel like if that was the case, that a guy would use the content music against you? Because like you said, you're not boxed in. You don't have to rap about certain things. But I listen to music, obviously it's a certain sound, which we'll get into in a second. But I'm pretty sure hearing you talk about writing, that you can write other stuff if you wanted to. Yeah. But it's not your life.
Right.
But I feel like a guy would try to coerce you to write other things now. once they with you? Like once you have, they try to change your style of music, I guess.
Yeah, he probably would, but he ain't gonna be with me that long.
But
That ain't gonna work. I can't be nobody else but myself.
I
And if
I
you
like
can't
that.
accept me for me, then we're not supposed to be together anyway. Because I'm not gonna change you, so don't change me.
I like that. That's dope.
For real.
Who inspires you, like artist wise, like as your upbringing, like what inspired you? What female artists inspired you, rap wise?
Well, as far as rap goes, I listened to Lil Kim a lot growing up. I was born right in 1990, so Lil Kim.
Oh, I'm 90 baby too. That's what's up.
I listened to Foxy Brown a little bit, but to me, she wasn't as hard as Lil Kim, and that was just my opinion. She don't rap, but Beyonce, I love her too. We at the same time, and she's an entertainer. So me just watching her go from a group to solo and just like blow up the way she did
Mm-hmm.
and still doing so good. Yeah.
Gotta applaud that.
Most definitely.
I made a clip last year. I had a clip of me talking about, and I honestly I see why, because it's the Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, so I know that they're gonna do that. I don't really think you should ever compare Lil Kim and Foxy Brown. It's just me personally.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of disrespectful for Lil Kim.
Yeah.
And I like Foxy Brown. She can rap.
Yeah.
But she ain't Lil Kim. That's
Yeah.
kind of like when people ask me about Beyonce, they be like, well, and not that this person, but they be like, you know, I think one time somebody told me, they was like, I forgot the girl name, Kiki Wyatt. Like, Kiki Wyatt seems better than Beyonce. I'm like, bro, that's disrespectful.
Right.
And she might sound better. I don't know. Depending what you like. You might like that screaming stuff. I don't know. But I just feel like kind of disrespectful to Beyonce. Like, all stuff she done, why are we compared to Kiki Wyatt?
Yeah, it's not even.
So
right.
I felt the same about Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, but when I put it on Twitter, they wasn't really feeling that. People like, just give me some weird stats that I'm like, I said 4 songs. That's not enough. Over a 20-year career, you know, it's just not enough for me. Every 5 years you got a song. That's kind of wild, but it's what it is. Do you feel like a lot of your music is Lil Kim inspired though?
No, I would not say that, because like I said, the things that I rap about are the things that I actually go through, the things that I've seen, the things that I've heard. So it's much easier for me to write about things that I already know, shit that's real. You asked me about rap, but I grew up on Luke, 69 Boys, and all that. So it's just everything in a whole shit that I already know.
Music wise, like so you put a project out last year around September, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
that's when it started on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
How was that project received? It was like eight songs, right? 8 songs, 9 songs, something like that.
That was my first EP. It was actually 7. It did good to me. It's still a lot of songs on there that still getting hella plays on Apple Music. I try to check that every once in a while, but that was more of this is officially who I am. The first project that I ever released, I released that on some humbug shit because I had been rapping for so long and I didn't have no music out. And people start hitting me up and being like, hey, where can I hear you at? Hey, where can I hear it? And I didn't have shit to give them.
Mm-hmm.
So I dropped that shit just on some, let me drop this so when motherfuckers ask me, I'll have some shit out.
What went into like making a project? And I'm curious because like when I listen to it, I like the production on it. You know, like but the first song is like an intro kind of like, but the second one, if I'm mistaken, let me know. But I feel like I hear a sample of maybe back that ass up. I'm not or 99 2001. I don't know which. It's just it's like a Cash Money sample, and you start rapping it, but it go together like it's like really meshed well together. And I was like, I wonder if that's like you like that the kind of music you like the southern dancing club kind of music.
Most definitely.
How would you what kind of music would you say you make? Somebody had to say, describe the music you make to me. How would you describe it as? And what would you describe it as?
I would say I would make music that's relatable when it comes to being a woman. And I make music that you could turn up to, that you can dance and twerk to. I made music, have sex too. I had a couple songs I'm about to drop. So yeah. I want to be versatile though. I don't just want to be stuck in that lane either. I'm only doing this right now, and I'm coming outside of it a little bit, but I'm only doing it now because when I get to where I want to be at, I want people to know me for that. My brand is real raw, real nasty. I can't be real raw, real nasty, and I'm on some whole other shit. So I want people to know me for my brand, but I can be versatile as well.
Yeah, I guess you couldn't like make. Yeah, you can't do it, but you want to make a bunch of Black Power songs. Just won't make sense. So what you're talking about?
Right, exactly.
Not saying you couldn't do it though. Like you probably got the ability to do it, but it just won't make sense.
I'm dropping the fucking my first album. So I got a mixtape. The last one was an EP, and then I'm dropping an album in December 22nd. So this album that I'm about to drop, it has some twerk shit, some real shit, a little bit of gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I could pop a little gangster shit. And then it's got some soul shit, like I said, some sexy shit. So I guess that's me just bringing out more of a versatile side since it is in a, supposed to be an album or whatever. And I know you said something about the process of it. That shit ain't just going to the studio and recording. I record, I go back, the song's got to be leveled out. The engineer, he put extra work on it.
Are you a part of that process? Like, do you hear something be like, hey, tweak that, or you kind of let them do their thing, or like, how involved are you in that process of the tweakings, of making sure stuff sounds right sonically?
I am 100% involved in all of that.
It sounds like it. And
Yeah.
I'm here, not trying to compare, but I don't hear dudes say that often, like this, that. Like what you described just now made me it kind of tells me that you heavily involved in the whole process of everything.
Yeah, when he's recording, if I'm recording in front of him, like if he's sitting here beside me while I'm recording, when he gets done, I'm gonna look over there. I want to see what he's doing. Like I might not know how to mix a song, but I can record myself because I watch enough. But yeah, I need to know everything that you're doing because it's my shit at the end of the day.
How much work outside the studio you feel like you got to put in as an artist? I ain't gonna say rapper, just as an artist.
Going in the studio is 50%. The other 50 is outside.
Is it more so promotion, or is it more so like getting your name out there, or actually writing piece, getting inspired to write things, like living life? And
so writing needs to come with that 50% of going to the studio. That ain't even gonna be on this side. The other 50% outside, that's promoting yourself, getting yourself out there, doing shows, videos, interviews, networking, state to state, not in the city, bro. Period.
You mentioned that. I was gonna say that. Damn, it's funny. You mentioned that before we started. You was like, I don't really do shows here.
Yeah.
What's the mindset behind that, and where do you do shows at?
So this is my 3rd year rapping. October made 3 years. When I first started, I was doing shows here. I had some partners. We built an LLC together, and we built a fucking name around that. Sprinters, shows out of town, opening up, mulatto, all type of shit. We built that name here for ourselves in the city. People knew who the fuck we was. So after that, it was like, okay, next city. Because why are we still here? Everybody know us. And if everybody don't know us, they gonna know. True. We can't stay here for every fucking body in Augusta to know who we are, bro. We got majority. We good. So I do perform here, but rarely. It's got to be something that I really, really want to do, or I just done got bored and said, fuck it, I want to. You know what I'm saying? That should be 100.
I can rock with that because you're not saying it in a snobbish way, because I've heard people say it, and I don't know if they mean it that way, but they say it in a snobbish way with like, it's too small. But you just saying like, I put the work in here already, so now I'm gonna go put the work in other places, and if it come back around to people here, cool. If it don't, it don't. But I want to expand.
Yeah.
A lot of people make that mistake, I think, just staying here, not staying here, but like just doing things here much longer than they need to instead of going on to the next thing. Yeah. You got like a plan, like is that already planned out for you, or is it like when the time feel right, that's when you start to expand and do other things?
I actually do have a plan. I think about shit every day. If I don't go to bed till 4 o'clock, I'm thinking about some shit. I literally have a plan and a goal for myself, and everything that I said I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do
it. Do you are you where are you at with doing songs with artists in the city? Are you big on that? It's like whatever, you don't care? Or?
I have done music with people, but as of today, I don't want to do music with nobody.
November 2nd, or just you mean like as of today because you're saying that right now?
Nah, I'm saying like it's going to be a minute, and I'm just going to vibe out on my own because I take this shit so seriously. When you do music with other people, you could tell how serious they are with their shit. When I drop, you better be posting that shit every motherfucking day, period. Because how the fuck anybody going to see it or anybody going to hear it if you ain't pushing it? When I get ready to perform that fucking song, you better be available. Or what the fuck did I put you on a song for? And that's just being real. So if I have to cut you out the song, it ain't no need us having to do the song together. If I gotta hit you up all the time and be like, bro, why you not posting? Why you not doing this? Why you not doing that? It ain't no need us doing it.
I like that. Promoting, I want to talk about that for a second, right? When you drop a video or a song or project, right? How much should you promote it in your opinion? Like, should you? Because I see some artists post that day and that's it, or that week and that's it.
Bro, I'm gonna promote the hell out of it. I'm gonna run this shit all the way down to the ground, like 6 feet until it's dead. Really.
You know, I got a I'm with you. I got a rule I do. Like if I put a snippet out, and a person in the snippet like that day, like say I might have 10 snippets I make of the person, maybe 10. I don't know, maybe 5. But if I post one, say the second one, and they don't share it, I ain't posting no more. Whatever I made, I'm just gonna delete it. Because if you're not gonna share it, what's the point of us doing it? You know what I'm saying? So I feel the same way. Like I feel like you gotta promote it because I put the snippets out so people can go watch the full video. Like y'all put the songs out so people listen to your full project.
Yeah.
You put somebody you put an artist on the song so that their fans and your fans that you have you can add something, add to your fan base, but they're not sharing it. It's like, what you here for?
Exactly. I mean, that shit didn't happen to me numerous times. I haven't always been this way. I always support. I always fuck with people. I done had several people. I count 6 on my hand right now that done did that shit. You get on a song with them, they don't want to promote.
It's a lot of fingers.
That's
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. But I like your demeanor. I felt it last time. That's why I was like, make sure. So when I say it, like I always try to make sure, and I try to make sure artists don't think I'm just spinning them because like when I say I'm really be busy, I be busy a lot. So I think how you receive music and where you receive it at is super important. So if you send me something on a Sunday and I'm stressed or I got my kids and I'm just I ain't gonna receive it well. I'm not gonna listen to it. It might be like, that shit's trash. Because I'm not listening.
Yeah.
But if I'm driving somewhere and I'm fully focused or, I'm in that mode or, I'm in the wanting to hear music mode, it's better listening that way. So that's why I don't want you to think I wait a long time on purpose. Just like, I feel like it's just certain art you only give one shot to. So like, look, but until you're on a certain level, regardless of what, I feel like you kind of like, you don't get the same shots as everybody else. Like Drake can put something out that's trash today, and a person listens to it 10, 12 times so they start liking it. If you put a song out and somebody don't like it, that's it. They're writing you off. They ain't thinking twice about it. So I think how you receive music is super important. But as far as on the promotion side, so like when you do put a song out and say somebody don't push it, or if like don't push it, like does that build a rift between y'all two, or you just kind of like just wash your hands with it? You take it personal? Is it like emotion involved?
Depending on who the person is, yes, I take it personal because we already know what's going on. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That happened with me one time with one of my partners, and I felt like the song was fire, super fucking dope, and he dropped the ball on me. That was my partner. He dropped the fucking ball.
I heard a little more if it's your partner.
Yeah, for sure, because the song could have really went somewhere. It was a little twerk jank. It had a male verse, female verse, and it was turned. Every time I wanted to perform it, he never wanted to perform it. It was just always an excuse. We had like a little challenge, put a little money behind it. He didn't want to do that. He stopped pushing it. He stopped promoting it, and it was weird to me because you supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, like you supposed to be better than that. So I guess it depends on the person if you take it serious or if you just brush it off. I mean, I done put somebody else on the song now, so
yeah, you did your thing.
Yeah.
So I know you said you did interviews and stuff like that. Like, now, some artists I've talked to, they have this thing. Sometimes they hit me in the ass. I don't know. They feel like they're not paying for certain things. Like they just feel like they're entitled to everything.
Yeah.
So I don't want to mention it that way, but up until now, like all the interviews you've done, how you feel about them? Because I do feel like some artists, you pay for interviews, and I don't know if you get your money's worth with every single interview you do. How do you feel about that? I'm trying to say without saying people's names, because I don't want to be the person that diss a show.
I've done nasty interviews. I've done some here. I feel like it doesn't matter if the interview is whatever you thought it was or not. Everything is a stepping stone. Mm-hmm. Everything is a little more than what you had before. So I don't never look at it like, oh, that was trash. It's helping you to branch yourself out. It's helping you to get people to know you more as an artist. This person may not ask you the same questions as that person's going to ask you. So, you can't really think about them and how they run their business or how they, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta focus on your shit.
Do you ever like left the interview and felt like, damn, I could answer that question a little differently?
Yeah, when I went on Dirty Glove Bastard off the porch, I was in that bitch like this. I was nervous as hell. I was looking around and I watched the interview and I was like, God damn, I should have turned up on that bitch.
Did you have a bunch of people behind you?
Because of the platform, it was just my two partners that was with me. That was it. I don't know. I guess because of the platform that it was, how just people just blow it up and make it like this. I was nervous as hell. You could kind of tell that I was nervous. I answered the questions, but I definitely wish that I would have did that interview a little differently. Not saying I wasn't myself, but I definitely was a little tight. I know that for sure.
At the time when you did it, you had a project coming out already, or?
I don't think. I think the project was already out, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's good too. I was making sure you had music out. Some people do that and they don't have the music out at all.
Already. Yeah, most definitely. It was on some again, like I said, when we was all together, we was going out of town, you know what I'm saying, getting sprinters. Shit, we was riding around the city in a damn sprinter, and then the next day we hit the road type shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We was on some type of making a statement. So that was around that time when it was like, okay, what's next? All right, let's hit off the porch. Like, yeah, we had we did a little run.
This project you got coming out in December. You know how many songs you gonna have in already? Like, you know the theme. It's gonna be the same theme, like just club.
It's 16 songs on there. And like I said, it's gonna be some twerk shit, you know, a little club vibe. It's gonna be some real shit, you know, a little street shit. Shit that people can relate to, and it's gonna be a couple of slow songs on there.
When can we expect you to actually start putting out singles from that particular or songs from that particular project?
So it drops on December the 22nd. I'm probably going to release a single either Thanksgiving Day or December 1st. I haven't got there yet. I know the single, but I don't know the day because I got so much other shit that I got to do as far as promotion.
Yeah.
So I got to get everything in order. This done been a long ass. It had been 8 months. It had been a long ass 8 months getting this shit together.
What's some of the steps you feel like people, like as an artist, people skip to take? I feel like you're taking every step you need to take. I don't feel like you're skipping those steps. Listen to you talk. I feel like you're doing everything the way it need to be done.
Yeah.
Taking your time.
So first and foremost, like I said, it's not just music. You can record your songs. I still have I believe 2 or 3 songs that I haven't even recorded. But I'm not gonna go record them until I know they're perfect. I will go back and take words out my fucking song.
So you write first, then go to the studio.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
sure.
You save a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know some artists don't do that. You know they go to the studio and they just chill.
I like to know my shit already. I could do 2 songs in an hour because I know my shit already.
Well, I'm not saying that it makes you any different, I guess, because you can do whatever, I guess.
Yeah,
but
most definitely.
that's like, to me, it's like the more of a purest form of art.
Yeah.
Like actually writing it down.
Some people don't like to write. It's everybody has their own form.
Right.
Like you said, this just works better for me. You know, I definitely don't want nobody to think like, oh yeah, she. No, I don't think shit.
You ever try going in and freestyling?
Hell no, because I'm gonna sound crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I think so. That just sounds. The idea seems so weird to me. But I guess it's why sometimes I hear something like, what does that mean? But I guess it's because you freestyling, it don't really mean anything. It just rhymes. Yeah, sometimes.
They said writing is a form of freestyling, but it's different for me writing it down and going over it than just getting in front of the mic. Because if I had to come back and say some shit again right after it, everybody in the bitch will be laughing. Like,
let me ask you a question, and I don't know how you gonna feel about this, but like, where I'm from, like that's the thing. So I know you see Funk Flex or Hot 97, people go to radio stations and rap. Like, I tried to do that here one time. It really didn't work because I guess, like I said, people don't rap.
Yeah.
But I had 1 or 2 people come on here and do it. Is that something you can see yourself doing? Do you feel like you're the kind of artist that can do that? Like, maybe it's a beat. I don't care what beat it is, but a beat you like, or a classic beat, something that somebody rapped on. Do you think you can rap to that beat and come and rap and it'd be like a freestyle?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I want to do that.
I did a beatbox challenge Cypher. Me and my team put it together. That's on YouTube too. It was 3 of us, and we picked each one person that we wanted to come on. So it was 6 people after that, and that shit was dope. We turned the beatbox, little challenge into a cypher. You
got some link. I'm curious to hear some of that now. Like I said, I listen to the whole project. I like the project.
Yeah.
And like I said, even for me, like I like a certain kind of music, of course. But I listen to it like 3-4 times. So just to kind of get the clarity and see what you were saying. Because some stuff you said, I thought was funny. Like,
yeah.
But my goal, after when you came, I was like, I'm gonna read back some of these messages. I ain't gonna do that because you came in so like some artists. I feel like you don't know what you're getting when you interview them. So like, if I got somebody who I feel like can't talk, I always got like a plan B of like what I can do. But you spoke so well, I didn't have to do that. I was like, if she ain't really speaking well, I'm gonna just start reading the lyrics back to her. Like, you gonna read this? What does this mean?
If you wouldn't even said that, I would have told you exactly. Because people gonna want it. They want to know. They gonna listen to the music, but they gonna want to know. I wonder, does she really do that, or does she really feel like that? Ask me and I'll tell you. You
had an ad-lib where you was like, I guess the phone was ringing and you didn't pick up, and you was like, hey, you missed my call. If you broke something. I was like, damn. And we broke call on. She didn't pick the phone up.
So that was a song. It's called Laugh, and it was it's laughing at you, goofy hoes. So that was for these fake ass bitches, really.
Some goofy hoes.
Yeah, I repeat it back to you. It's hello. Yeah. So that was the voicemail.
Yeah.
Hello. If you reach Missteriouz, if it's hello, you reach Missteriouz. If you're a broke ass bitch, leave a message, and I'll get back to you Never, bitch. I'm too busy getting this motherfucking paper. You know, that's just period. Ain't got time for no weak ass bitch.
You could see it in the music, or you could feel it in music when somebody taking it serious. Like, you got a good flow. And like I said, to me, I really wanted to balance. I wanted to have more female artists on. I don't feel like y'all get a fair shot, because I feel like sometimes, like you said, if somebody do work with y'all, it's always like some kind of ulterior motive sometimes. They'll think you're talented, but they still people gonna think with the other head. They gonna want to try to do something, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, let me try to. That's when you got a certain not even a voice, but like a platform in the city. You want to kind of use it to the best of your abilities, and that's always my goal. We had the other girl up here a minute ago. I said everybody joking, laughing at her right now, which I don't know if it's funny. Not, I don't care. But I want to give her a real. I try to get everybody a real interview. You know what I'm saying? Just because I try to take everything seriously. So I do have a question, though. Before I get that, I want to ask you your name, Missteriouz. Like, why that name? Why Missteriouz?
I've seen you before, and I know you're on my social media, but I came in with the name. I switch hair a lot. People, when they see me, they be like, damn, you don't even look like the same person. So to me, it's like Missteriouz. It's just spelled differently. Like, you don't never know what you're going to get. That's on the stage. That's if you see me in public or whatever. Like, you don't never know what you're going to get.
But unless they hear your music, because in your music, everything is you.
Yeah, it is. But that don't mean when you go see me on that stage, you ain't going to see some shit that you ain't think I was going to do either.
So you might answer the call for somebody that's broke. Maybe. You never know.
Yeah, but I'm going to hang up on that bitch.
You never know what you're going to get, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, look, I want you to tell the audience, like, where can they find your music at? What else you got coming up? Because you got a show. I know you got a show tomorrow.
Yeah, I do have a performance tomorrow. I'm supposed to be going to open up for Sukihana for Thanksgiving night, but the man act like he don't want to send me the information. I don't know what's so hard, so I can't say I'm going to be doing it.
Right.
I don't like funny business, but that's something that I really want to do. The project going to be dropping. Dead man, bro. When the first of the year come, it's over with. Because after the project, that's all I'm waiting on is the project. I really need to get that shit done. But after December 22nd, it's up.
Last question: Is it hard? Is it hard to not use not propaganda? Let me not say that. To not troll and stuff online to promote your music. And I only asked that because what I asked the last guest I had on was, what would she say to somebody who is putting in the work, putting in a bunch of work, and they might hit me up. I'm not gonna lie, I might not respond. I might not. I don't know, right? But they putting in the work. They really putting in work. But because of trolling and stuff, that kind of puts this person ahead to get an interview or get something. But meanwhile, you got somebody really working and putting the work in to try to get that.
The only thing I can say about that is if they really want it, they're gonna find you. Everybody not gonna reach out to you either. You ain't reach out to me, I reach out to you.
Yeah, but
everybody not gonna reach.
The music was good too. Huh? That's a big thing too.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it.
If music is bad, then I'm not reaching back out.
Yeah, hey,
I don't be that guy. I can't be that guy to be like, hey, this is not it, man. Like, that's not me.
Yeah.
If you rap on here, that ain't me. That ain't me. I can't do it. I'm too rude, so I can't do that.
Yeah, it's real though. You want talent. You want good shit, and it's your opinion and it's your show, so you do what the fuck you want to do. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, if they want it, they gonna go find it. I'm gonna say this, and I know you that's to me something totally different. I'm so fucking humble, bro. People will look at me and be like, oh, she thinks she this, she thinks she that. I don't give a fuck what I did, or you know what I'm saying, where I feel like I'm at. I'm still here with everybody else in the city, bro. So even when I leave, that money ain't gonna change me because I know how the fuck hard it was to get where I am when I get that money. Y'all can look back on this interview. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be the same bitch. I'm humble. We all go through shit. We all got problems. We all deal with life shit. But at the end of the day, I ain't never going down the next bitch. If you rap, all right, cool. All that shit going on social media, you ain't going to see me on that shit. I'm not going to say, I think this person better. I think that person better. I ain't sharing none of that shit or nothing. Because at the end of the day, I ain't going to do that. That ain't my business. Y'all got that. Good luck to both of them and all of them and who fuck ever. For real, I ain't got time for that shit.
I keep saying last question, but I do want to ask one more. Because I got to get this one out because I had it written down. Being a female artist, right? Is it hard to not have problems with other female artists? Why do you think it's always female artists having problems with female artists? Why you can't get along? Or real quick, or do you feel like that's not the problem and it's just that people hone in on it more because they female? Because men have problems as well, probably more than women. But when y'all deal with it, it's a problem. We
are more emotional anyway.
Okay.
So we probably will feel more differently than a nigga will. They ain't emotional. They don't give a fuck. They gonna rap beef with each other and the next day be like, oh yeah, what's up, bro? With females, we're more emotional. Um, everybody wants to feel like they're on top. That's how you're supposed to feel. You should never feel like females. You should never feel like just because this person says I'm the queen or I'm that bitch or I'm, you know what I'm saying, this or whatever. You shouldn't feel no type of way about that shit. Cause that's how she feel about herself. If she got on the internet and she said, "Oh, I don't know what to do. Nobody's supporting me," then you gonna fuck with her then too.
Mm-hmm.
So now that she says she that bitch, she still getting fucked with. It don't matter what you do. Let a person think about themselves how they want to think about themselves. If you're insecure about another motherfucker thinking that they hard or thinking that they're the best, it's something wrong with you. Really. If a bitch come up to me and be like, "Hey, I'm the best rapper," I'm be like, "That's what's up. Bitch, I ain't trying to fight you because you think you the best. Do your shit. Let me know when you perform. I'll pop out." That's
like
being
that.
real, bro.
That's dope. That's
For
dope.
real.
Like
Nobody ain't gonna comment. Ain't nobody gonna come up on his YouTube and tell you not one time I ain't never pulled up and supported nobody. Even people that I don't fuck with today, I have pulled up and supported them. Video shoot, photo shoot, whatever. Ain't nobody. I'd say right now before we end this interview, though, ain't nobody fucking with me though. Period.
I like that. See, you know that you're gonna get. I like that though. That's
Yeah.
dope, man. That's dope. Look, I appreciate it. Give 'em, I don't know if you said it again, but give them your name of your project that's coming out, that's already out, where they can find your music and everything too.
Okay, so again, the project is coming out on December 22nd of this year, 2022. It's called Young, Wild, and Reckless. It's gonna be on all streaming platforms. I got music everywhere. Matter of fact, Google me. No, my music on Spotify, man. YouTube, Apple Music. It's literally everywhere. If you go on your Snapchat right now, Brand put my name, it's gonna come up. Instagram, Facebook, all that. So it's Missteriouz. Missteriouz. Instagram, I am Queen Nasty, 2 N's. The end of Queen and the beginning of Nasty. TikTok, I am Queen Nasty. It's Missteriouz on Facebook. And yeah, that's just what the fuck going on. Oh, before he cut me off, y'all already know it's Missteriouz. Real raw, real motherfucking nasty. Your nigga favorite rapper, your kid stepmama, no baby daddy game, bitch. Period.
You spoke so well. That's dope. This was amazing, man. I like that. Perfect.